Alright then. Excuse me. Here we are, back in New Edorahn. Right then. And I've forgotten to mute my stream. Fail. I was doing quite well for a while. Let me start it again. So, here we are, New Edorahn. Haven't done too much in here. I don't intend to yet. It's not quite ready to go in here. A little bit of preparation here. I'm thinking there's going to be part of the walkway here, and then cutting in this way with a raised building. And kind of block in the waterfall a little bit. So this will be the walkway up here. There may be a secondary smaller walkway lower down. I spent yesterday basically working on this. It's obviously not finished. Not actually clear on where it's going to end either, to be honest. Yeah, so it's just a front. I mean, like, I don't know, I think probably this area is supposed to be able to look out on the ocean. I tend to envision that once upon a time it was more necessary as a defensive location, but in times since then, these places have developed into more home-like places. Like in the UK, you can find the stately homes. They kind of have some like a homage almost to the older castles, but they're not really meant to be defensive. They're just decorative structures because they're no longer needed as a defensive fortification. And I think that's what happens here in the Empire. The Empire is so big and well protected that there's no need for this kind of defense anymore. So it gets converted into proper homes. Proper homes? I did say that, didn't I? I think I'm happy with where the building goes up on this side. It needs to go back. Not absolutely sure on how much. Yeah, some sort of hall behind here. So yeah, I did that. Tweaked these buildings here, added in this tower structure. It doesn't serve a purpose, it's just decorative stand. The real objective was there's a stairwell back there that goes all the way down to that dock area. And this reconnects back around to a small walkway that takes you into the mountain and obviously connects you into all the bigger infrastructure that's back here. Gives you access to a variety of areas. I think this brings you out into the walkway. Yeah, I'm lost. I am lost in my own city. Well, I know where I am, but I'm not actually sure where I was trying to get to. or how to get to where I was trying to get to, because I'm now out on the other side of the mountain. Wow. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, I wish I could get rid of this. I'm sure I've done it in the past. Like, it's like there's a block somewhere. If you can find it and put light on it, it will cancel all the rest out. So it's like I've managed to cure it in the past. I don't really remember how I did it. So yeah, I put all this in. I could probably connect these two together if I wanted to. It's just a interconnections stairwell. No idea what I was trying to go for with this. Yeah, I don't know. So we got some interconnections here. Just another little building, very simple stuff. Just trying to fill in the area as best as possible. Also trying not to overcrowd it. Which is a bit of a trick. I'll fiddle with that once I'm done. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty much up to date where I am. So let's carry on then. This originally was one block over and up. I came to the conclusion in the end I didn't really like where it was. It was throwing off the balance. The problem is the center of this building is on the usual coordinate system, which means the edges aren't. So, like in this case, I had to maintain the building coordinate layout. I had to shunt over this section. Not really a problem, just makes things a little more awkward than I intended. Yeah, I think there ought to be an access point here. There's excuse me. There's no real reason for making sure there's proper access. I don't know. I feel like the building benefits from having some thought put into the layout and the function of rooms, even if they never see the light of day. There's actual functioning rooms. Helps bring a building to life. Furniture would do the same thing, but I can never be bothered to internally decorate all of the buildings. Just talking about a staircase, there isn't one. There's no stairs here. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where do I put a stair? Hey, how you doing? Don't mind me. I will continue muttering to myself. It's the worst I've done this in a long time. I have a habit of forgetting to put staircases in, but I'm usually only part way through building a structure, not nearly finished, and realising I have no means of getting up to the upper levels. Thanks. It's well, it's well underway, but I wouldn't say nearly finished, because it's well, it's a full-blown city, so there's buildings to go in down here in this lower section. These two hills are going to have buildings on as well. And the front main entrance is down here, so yeah, it's a little bit to go still, but I'm trying to leave behind the other sections as complete as possible. I don't want to be going backwards to each hill going, oh yeah, I still need to fill this space in.